All right, guys, Reno, Nevada. Biggest little city in the world. I call it the biggest little city in the world. We're an old gambling town. A lot of changes here. Nevada, the main drag is Virginia Street, and I'm at my hometown record store that's Recycled Records. Been shopping here since 1978. This is about the 4th location for the store. All right. Let's go on in and check it out. That's Eric, the owner. We'll do a little bit of flip.
Is it the Gaga version? I love her so much. I love her.
Good Al Di Meola. Oh yeah. Birds of Fire, Mahavishnu Orchestra. Ooh, that's good. 60s hits. Brand X. This is kind of interesting. Just saw a documentary on Linda. Let's see.
Miranda, if I can find this pink
All right.
But now you suck, your lemon heel dry, so why not get high? Night lady, lady good night, and to say goodbye. Good night, sweet.
All right, I'm back home from the record store. That's always a lot of fun to go there. It's in Midtown once again, in central Reno, Nevada, and it's always good to see Eric. You know, Kyle, his partner. I don't know him as well. I've known Eric for years, and Mike has been there for a really long time. They're all just so knowledgeable. They're funny. They're helpful. They're great. They have a great store. Right now, with the demand on vinyl, it gets picked clean pretty good, but they'll just restock it, you know, as things go along. Wonderful store. If you're ever in Reno, Nevada, stop by. I want to go ahead and show you. So when I was in the store and I just filmed, I picked 7 albums. And let me show you the first one. This is just so cool to get. This is I Am the Blues, Willie Dixon. And this was here, and this was a very, very fair price. I just couldn't believe it. You know, and I put this on, I spun side 1 and 2, and it's kind of like warm honey going down slow, or like a frosty glass of sweet tea on a hot southern summer day. I made that up. I kind of like it. I so enjoyed this Willie Dixon record, and I know this is kind of popular right now. There's Willie. And look at the songs on that. Just amazing. What a great songwriter, Willie Dixon. So, yeah, I got this one. And this is just on the, let me show you. This is just on the Red Columbia. So next record I got, this is so cool. I have never had any spooky tooth. Spooky 2. How cool is this to have? So it was sitting there. I mean, look at the cover on this. It's beautiful. And it wasn't very, very fair prices at Recycled Records. Yeah, so there's the songs. Very fair prices. At least 20 to 25% of my collection is from my hometown record store, and that's Recycled Records. Since 1978. Now here's a cool record to get. This is Where Angels Fear to Tread, and that would be Heaven. 80s, you know, using hair metal all the time, you know, I don't know. 80s hard rock. And here's the boys in the band. This is a pretty good record. And this wasn't expensive at all. I'm glad to have that. And when I was at Originals Vinyl on Fillmore Street, I picked up a great Nils Lofgren Grin record. And here was, and I'm just going to leave the price tag, here is the best of Grin. And this is cool to have all the good Grin cuts on one LP. And, you know, I haven't spun this yet. I just brought these home from the record store. So this is just great to have. And yeah, that was $7. What a great price. And there's the great underrated Nils Lofgren. And him being in the E Street Band is cool and all, but he should be doing his own thing. He's just such a talented, creative songwriter, singer, musician. Absolutely. And next, a band from New Orleans, and I think also from Colorado, and that would be the Subdudes. And this is a record, I can listen to this all the time. I love this band. And, you know, they were big in the 90s, and it doesn't matter. I just love the Subdudes. And this is their big one, really. This is a great record. There's the tracks on there. I believe this is a promo copy. And it's very, very clean. And it's on Atlantic. And I have very little of this great British folk band. And this would have Dave Swarbrick, Richard Thompson, Dave Pegg, Dave Maddox, and that would be Fairport Convention. This was so cool to see. This is Houseful. I've heard about this before. Never thought I'd have it on vinyl. I have all the Fairport Convention on CD. Love this music. So, and this is on Hannibal. You know, Richard Thompson is on that label too. Now here's that Canadian band, guys. Honeymoon Suite. So cool. Now I have two Honeymoon Suite records. Fantastic. And all my Canadian friends in the VC, I'm enjoying this music. I was really unaware of it before. And there they are. And this was cool to see. I mean, so clean. Oh, this is sealed, guys. The Mona Lisa's sister, Graham Parker. And what's special about this record for me, guys, is my first band, we covered 3 songs on this album. 3. Not 1, not 2, not 3. And we did them really, really well. We rehearsed them to death. We performed them very nicely. And that band was in 1991 and 1992 up at Lake Tahoe. Really a lot of fun. Cover band, but doing really quirky, obscure cover songs. And there's the great Graham Parker on the back. And yeah, okay, let's keep going. Now, I've never had a clean copy of this Boston album. And this was all of $9. Good price for a very clean copy. I mean, the remasters are what, 22? There they are. I mean, what a masterpiece. So glad to have that. So those 7 records were the day that I just filmed. And, about a month and a half ago, I was down there and I picked up Ultravox Lament. Look at that cover. I just love that. I have Vienna as well. And I have some of the early John Fox stuff as well. This is just gorgeous. Oh, yeah. So Lament. And then, because I like a lot of different genres, Lydia Pence, and Cold Blood. And this is a ripping good, bluesy, funky record. This is just so, so good. Love having this. And every track on here is so great. The horn section, I mean, I prefer TOP. Towers of Power horn section, very staccato. That's why it's so memorable and catchy. But this horn section for the Cold Blood band is just amazing. Great record to have. And this should be on, let's see guys. Oh yeah, the San Francisco label. Here, let's do that justice here. There we go. You know, It's a Beautiful Day is on that label. And now these two records I'm going to show, and I'll just wrap it up, guys. Thanks for watching my hometown record store video. Really appreciate it. These are from a long time ago. I'd say in about 2008 or 9. I'm a big Brian Ferry fan and Roxy Music. And this is Stranded, guys. This is such a clean copy. So happy to have this. And look at that. Awesome. And Amazona is my favorite track on here. I just love that. Absolutely. So back cover, front cover. And lastly, right in and around there, I picked this album. And, you know, a lot of people like this artist's album, No Other. But for me, Gene Clark, or as they call it, White Light, is... this is really my favorite Gene Clark solo record. I love this record. So fantastic. And With Tomorrow is on here, guys. I'm going to show you the tracks. If you're a fan of the Byrds and Roger McGuinn and Gene Clark, Chris Hillman, David Crosby's solo stuff, please listen to With Tomorrow. Jesse Ed Davis, it's just Gene and Jesse Davis on guitar. And Gene's wonderfully melancholic vocals, just fantastic. So once again, Gene Clark, and I'll show you the vinyl, very, very clean on the A&M. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. All right.